For as long as I can remember, I've always had a fascination with Japan. The culture, the aesthetic, the technology, and yes, even the food. And for me, Hifi in particular has always been a part of that fascination and curiosity with the Japanese culture. In October of 2024, I was invited to Japan to visit 3 very unique and storied Japanese audio brands. Through this visit, I was really interested to get a peek of what goes on behind the curtain. My goal was to get a sense of each company's story and hopefully bring some of that to you. First stop, TEAC. As I started with a little trip down product memory lane in the company's makeshift museum, I also got a quick lesson into TEAC's founding and how they are currently structured. While the company can trace its roots back to 1953, the TEAC Corporation as we know it came into being in 1956 after the merger of 2 companies. TEAC took its initials from one of the merger companies, the Tokyo Electroacoustic Company. At the time, TEAC's focus was to design and build high-quality reel-to-reel tape recorders, and they were really good at it, making headway into both the consumer and professional markets. TEAC produced the first consumer 4-track reel-to-reel deck that could play pre-recorded Q4 format quadraphonic tapes. They also produced the first consumer 4-track reel-to-reel deck capable of synchronized overdubbing. This was hugely popular with musicians, allowing for sophisticated home studio recording for the first time. As the years went on, TEAC also quickly became synonymous with high-quality compact cassette decks, amplifiers, turntables, CD players, and more. TEAC is currently structured into 4 distinct divisions. They are, number 1, Tascam, which relates to professional audio products mostly used for recording. Then there's TEAC, which deals with consumer electronics. Esoteric, which handles the high-end consumer audio products. And then there's the Computer Data Division, which deals with computer data storage devices and platforms. Besides a little museum and offices, this area also is home to a custom-designed listening room and studio space that TEAC and Esoteric use for critical evaluation of components that are under development. The room is specifically laid out with no parallel surfaces and a sloping ceiling similar to a concert hall. We're here at TEAC and Esoteric in Japan, and Machida?
Machida, yes.
It's very nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for having us here. And so can you please show us this wonderful audio room that we're in?
Thank you. This is our audio room. This is not a showroom, so a little bit messy, but we use this room to fine-tune our audio gears, and all the equipment, Esoteric brand, TEAC brand, all equipment is actually developed here. Every day our engineer came here and actually listening to the audio system, whether it is a new product or existing product with different parts, they use this room. Usually.
And what's and so this room looks like it's specially treated and
yes, this room is specially treated for the development of the audio, and actually there is no parallel walls. To prevent the reflection. So there are 2 panels. Here is a sound absorption material, and this is a reflector.
So reflection and absorption.
Yes, so there is no
ringing.
Ringing, yes. Yeah. So the sound absorption material and the reflection is alternately placed to get the best acoustic. And also you can see the ceiling here, but this is actually a transparent grille. So actual ceiling is high above around 70 centimeters above. And also the shape is V-shape. And as you can see, this is like an art object, but in 2007, we actually make this new facility. And actually we tested this room, but sound is a little bit livelier than our thought. So we have added these special panels. But this is not an art panel. This is also to control the resonance.
Special resonance panel then. So here we have all
Esoteric.
All Esoteric. Oh man! So is this every product in the line, or just
not everything? But we have mainly place new product here. to actually listening with a reviewer to listening to the new product. So mainly new product is placed here.
Oh, fantastic.
And the other side, there is a special mastering equipment.
Oh,
here.
wow, okay.
We are not only a hardware manufacturer, but also we produce software by ourselves. So we are introducing SSCD remaster collection from the past.
Oh, okay.
Esoteric SSCD. And we produce the software too. So actually, this room works as an esoteric mastering center.
Oh, okay. Oh, very neat.
So our engineer use this mastering equipment, and also he used the desk is here. But when he used the mastering, he put the desk in front of the speakers.
Ah, okay.
And actually remaster listening to the music.
Now, are these the main speakers they use to master, or does it just depends, or different varieties sometimes, or
it depends. It depends. We mainly use the B&W speaker, but we also use the Tannoy speaker and other speakers. We always testing equipment, so sometimes we change the speakers.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
But for the mastering, the amplifier is the Grandioso S1X. This is the amplifier we use for producing the SSCD.
Very nice. Beautiful.
This is a fixed option. And let me explain about the mastering equipment. We use our own DA converters. Here, a Grandioso D1X, specially customized for the mastering. So there is no top panel. And inside, the unnecessary function is already taken out.
Oh, okay.
And we use it for DA conversion.
Interesting. All right. So any unnecessary or not function that you don't need for mastering, just you take out.
Take out.
And for example, as pure as possible then.
Yes, yes. For example, the upsampling function is not needed.
Oh, okay.
And also, this is basically we use the PCM digital data supplied from the record company. So actually, DSD processing is not necessary. So we slightly changed the setting of this unit.
Okay.
And this is a very universally used Pyramix DAW system.
Okay.
So this is a Pyramix.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
this one is also
It's also a
80 converter.
Oh, okay.
This is
And this one has a very small power supply. So we customized the power supply.
Oh, so this is a custom linear power supply you guys made for it?
Yes.
Wow, look at that. That's so cool.
Originally, it's a very small one, switched power supply. So, but we don't like the switching power supply. So
this is like a little bit of a mad scientist laboratory. This is very cool. Look at this. That's so great.
And this is a clock generator. For the mastering, we use the word clock.
Okay.
So we need not only the master clock. This is a master clock.
Okay.
And this one is a word clock generator. So we convert the 10 megahertz clock signal into 44 kilohertz or 48 systems.
Okay.
So we need a two word clock generator.
All right. So is it basically mono, one for left, one for right channel, or?
This is for one for 44 and the other for 48.
One for 44, one for 48 kilohertz. Gotcha. Okay.
And these are equipment. This is a master playback system. Unfortunately, this is not the original one. Today we use the listening. So actually, this one.
Come here, you.
This one is a original playback monitor.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
SSD player.
Neat. Oh, this
K01 XD.
The Esoteric equipment is just very beautiful looking. I've always loved the way this gear looks.
Today we will do the listening test between the older generation, K01 XD and K01 XD SE. So we set up here.
Gotcha.
But usually this one is located on the top of the shelf.
Okay.
Okay.
Very neat. Oh, this is fantastic.
So we can do all the hardware development here and also the software development here.
Very neat. Yeah, this is a really amazing room. I mean, even just being in here and just listening to me and you talk, and it's nicely balanced and not not resonant and no ringing or anything. It's very, very cool. Very neat.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Let's do some listening.
Thank you.
And I'm here with Sasaki-san and Joe.
Yeah.
And we're here to discuss the new TEAC HA507 headphone amplifier. So Sasaki-san and Joe, thank you very much for your time. So I've just taken a listen to the new headphone amplifier, and it sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
I was listening to it with a pair of Focal Utopias, and it drives them so easily, and it makes it just beautiful combination. So maybe if you could tell me, what was the idea behind the creation of the new headphone amplifier?
So for the first, we thought there's a various type of headphone in the market, and also there's a high impedance headphones there. So also we thought there's several headphones which has low impedance, but it doesn't have high efficiency.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we thought for the past, we need more power to drive these.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And so can you tell me a little bit about something special, any special details about the amplifier design?
To be honest, there's not so many specials inside, but we thought we need to make it as much as simple to make it more pure sound.
Understood. So it's a purely analog component, no digital,
no digital
DSP, nothing in there.
Yeah, totally analog status.
Oh, so the top panel is almost like a floating.
Yeah, floating. Yeah, there's
look
no
at
screw
that.
on the top panel.
Okay.
Yeah, we just how can I say, sandwiched.
Okay. Was that just for the clean design of it, or was that because there's some audio?
Yeah, to make more spacious, open
sound, right?
sound.
Oh, okay. Wow, look at that. It's beautiful work. There's a lot of capacitors in there.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a nice power supply. Look at that. Beautiful.
Thank you.
It's full of components.
Oh yeah, it's serious. This is a serious component. It's not messing around. Okay, Secrets Readers, it's Carlo here at TEAC and Esoteric in Japan, and I'm here with
Hiroyuki Machida, marketing.
Okay, and
Tetsuya Kato, general manager.
very good. Thank you very much, guys, for the time, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Is there something about Esoteric and Grandioso, I guess in terms of everything about them, that is uniquely Japanese?
Okay, in order to answer to your question, we need to define what is Japanese.
Right.
But I think that the Japanese quality product is the obsession to the detail. We always detail. Detail is the most important factor. Actually, main concept is not new for a typical Japanese product. It's a follower of the Western culture and Western technology. So basically, the CD player and audio products are made in the Western country, but we can make it much better by obsessively focus on the detail.
Right.
So that is a Japanese product, and Esoteric is such a product.
What about the design of the exterior and stuff?
Okay, so for the exterior design, the Western modern design is a form for function. Japanese design detail is more related to mental emotion, I think. So it is slightly decorative. I think these are coming from our Japanese thinking. For example, the Japanese garden.
Right.
There's a very beautiful Japanese garden. It's a miniature nature. So it expresses about the nature. And the Grandioso panel is it is very much like a Japanese garden.
Reflection of that nature element.
Yes.
Very cool.
That kind of mentality is a very unique point for the Japanese product, and we are also very thinking it is very important.
The next day, we took a 40-minute drive from TEAC's head office, which is in Tama City, located in western Tokyo, to the city of Ome, where TEAC's Japanese manufacturing area is located. This is where esoteric stuff and other OEM manufacturing is done.
で吸着をしてカメラのところですね、赤い LED、あそこでアライメントを合わせて乗せている。
So the chip is taken here with a vacuum nozzle, and then the laser aligned, and then placed on a board.
Very impressive.
でやったり。
That one is a small one, small chips, but this one is like a connector, bigger parts is mounted here.
Oh, so larger chips and larger pieces. So all these chips then are on these reels.
Yeah. Small particles.
Wow. So this is solder basically.
Solder based, yes.
でこれがペースト状になってるのはそのボールに今度はフラックス。
And what's the magnification on this again?
500 times.
500 times magnification.
There are many different kind of soldering paste, and we specially choose it for sound quality. So our engineer specified this brand, this solder.
Oh, okay. And you're basically using this to check the consistency and the quality of it to make sure it's what you need.
Also the sound quality.
And the sound
quality
quality.
is the most
Okay.
important.
So this is where all the larger parts are mounted by hand in this area. Wow.
じゃあスリックの本体のこれ今アンプ系の F01 の何基板なの？
パワーアンプ基板です
パワー、アンプ基板。
This is a power amplifier board for the F01 integrated amplifier.
Ah.
And large discrete parts is manually mounted here.
Oh, I see.
We can use the mounting machine, but Esoteric production lot is very small, so we do it by
By hand.
hands. Yes.
Very nice.
この基板とかね、この
This is a C1.
Oh.
あ、これでもあれですよね。E1 の電源ボードですね。
これ C1、C1 だよ。
あ、C1 です。あ、
そうです、C1 そうです。
C1 です。So this one is manually mounted. So we need to check the polarity is correct or the soldering state. And there is no mistakes. We use a camera, take a picture, and compare with the master.バランスって書いてますけど、これバランスじゃないですか。
バランスです。
あ、そうですか。
僕はバランスばっかりです。オムロンとかバランスやっぱ使い勝手が違うんで、シャシが歪んじゃうので、この定板の上で全部アッセンブリして歪みかからない。
When we produce heavy units, for example, the CD player's main chassis, and when we mount a drive on it, the chassis is very heavy. This one is a lightweight, so there is a soft material is underneath.
Right.
But if you assemble the CD player and the heavy amplifier, we use this board.
Oh, that's like granite or marble or
Marble, yes.
That's marble.
Yes.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
This is a very flat surface board.
oh.
In order not to the church is twisted.
No twisting, no bending of anything.
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
This is a DAC, mono DAC. Grandioso T-1 XSE.
Wow, very nice.
You can see the display.
Oh yeah, look at that.
This board is in a IC chipset. The size is like this, very small one.
Right.
But we lay out with our discrete circuit. So the size is much bigger, and power supply is separately located for part to part.
So if I'm understanding right, what you would find in say a DAC chip, like ESS or AKM or any of the other ones, that's this, but all done discreetly.
Yes, discretely with a bigger component.
Oh man, look at that.
This is a register, and each power is supplied with a different capacitor.
Yeah.
And this is a flip-flop chipset. So this is controls the on-off of each capacitance.
There's the precision that's involved in getting this accurately.
This is a FPGA.
Okay.
Main FPGA.
And this is what each channel, like a left and a right, or
No. This is a mono DAC. So this is
a whole mono DAC.
One channel.
Oh, one? This whole is one channel.
One channel.
Oh
yes.
my gosh. Okay, never mind.
Plus minus, and in parallel, so connected together to get higher power and lower signal to noise ratio.
Very cool. And all controlled by that FPGA there.
Yes.
And
this
that's the clock that you were
Yes.
talking. Yeah. That's the clock circuit you were showing me yesterday. Look at that.
It used to be a module manufactured by a oscillator manufacturer, but we designed ourselves.
Very nice.
And this is an output amplifier. So this is not a discrete design, but it's got extremely high through rate. 2000 volt per microsecond, so extremely fast.
That's just some really beautiful engineering right there.
One person. And it looks random, but please carefully watch. Everything is the same. The number of twists and where the wire is routed. Everything is consistently controlled.
And these, what units are these? These are.
These are. I think it is a D1X model.
Look at that. The music playing in the background is kind of perfect for this. It's very impressive.
エソトリック製品は工場があれだと非常に作りづらい。理解に苦しむところが多いんですよ。
It is very difficult to manufacture the esoteric product because logically it doesn't make sense how much
Logically, it doesn't make sense. I like the way you put that.
製造方法があると音質で理解できないところもあるんですね。やっぱりね、こういうワイヤリングのこだわりであるとか。
Actually, the operator cannot fully understand why this wire should look like this.
いや、こういうビス関係もそうです。本来こういうのは規格でネジの大きさに応じて締める力って決まってるんですけれども、 音質を優先するとですね、やはり規定のトルク以下で締めるところもあるし、全くビスがメッキの違うものがあって、いろいろもうこだわりがすんごい凝縮されてる構造です。
They use different screws for each part. We choose a different screw. And normally the screw has a standard
A thread?
torque setting.
Torque setting, okay,
Torque
gotcha.
setting depends on the size of the screws. But we adjust the different torque setting for each part.
Okay. So each different part can have a different torque setting for the screws that go in it. Wow.
So some part is very mildly screwed in.
Torqued in. Others probably a little
Others
more.
are more tighter. This kind of
That's what we call
it's or
kind of attention to detail. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, it was. It's good. It's very good, but it's a little crazy.
transport mechanism.
Yeah.
This is an iconic esoteric product.
Good lord, look at these things.
K01、K03 のメーカーですかね。
そうですね。This one is for K01XD and K03XD.
Good god, these things they're like tanks. They're just like little tanks. Look at them. And you'd mentioned how much did each one of these weigh again? You were saying something like that.
Around 6 kilograms, I
But
think.
it's about 15 pounds each. 15, 16 pounds each. Wow. And combination steel.
Steel and a steel press on the sides. And this part is a brass
Brass. Right.
and duralumin turntable and aluminum tray.
Very cool. Yeah, that's got to be one of the nicest looking CD drives I think disc drives I've ever seen. Crazy. Yeah, very crazy.
これも一人のオペレーターが全部一台を組み付けてある。
So these are produced by a single operator because he knows or she knows the feeling of each.
The exact tolerances and torque settings and the way everything needs to be.
Yes.
So one person
One
is
person.
responsible for each of these.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Oh man, look at that.
This one is a very expensive product, so the actual production lot is small.
Yeah.
This one is a
Look at
one unit. This is a
That's-
main shaft
Yeah.
and platter, motor,
Look at that
and
platter.
power supply.
Oh my gosh, that platter looks like it's just like a giant weight that you see on a barbell. Oh my gosh, look at that. And then there's the power supply down there. But I haven't seen the chassis without the platter on it.
Yes, the mechanism is very unique. It's like a piston, and there's two magnets facing the same polarity, one by one, to get the opposite magnetic power.
Poles, yeah, right.
And dual construction, the external is like a cap, and the center spindle is like this, and always pushed up. Always pushed up with 15 kilograms. 15 kilograms. And the platter is 19 kilograms. So it's the spindle sits in the cylinder, but the applied force is only 5 kilograms.
So like you said, the platter itself, you're saying it's like 19 kilograms. So you're talking like about 50 pounds.
Yes.
Okay.
And push-up force is 15 kilograms.
15 kilograms of force pushing it up.
Yes.
So-
the 19 minus 15, so 5 kilograms. Because in order to reduce the strain on the spindle to make the rotation more smoother, so we can completely float the turntable,
Okay.
but it is not stable. So we decided to leave the 5 kilograms on the
So there's about 5 kilograms worth of weight on the spindle itself.
spindle itself.
So not 50, but 5.
Yes.
So that's accounting for the magnetic force moving it. That's relieving the amount of weight.
Yes.
So, okay.
So the rotation is much more smooth
Okay,
with
gotcha.
less friction.
Okay. That's wild. Absolutely wild.
And people think that the magnetic force is so strong. So how about the magnetic field around here? This is magnetically shielded.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's no leakage.
No leakage. Okay.
So
Anybody worried about cell phones against the brain or anything like that? Nothing to worry about.
no, nothing to worry about.
Wow.
Mechanical watch is not very safe.
Yes. There we go. Yep.
Yes.
That's just amazing. That's one heck of a piece of engineering.
And this is a motor unit. Motor unit is totally separated from the main chassis.
Wow.
And on the back of it, there's motor. Motor is hidden here. So motor head is behind this resin plate. There is a motor head, and
Okay.
motor head there is a magnet around it, and south pole, north pole, south pole, north pole is alternately magnetized on the
okay.
rotor.
Okay.
So when you move the motor and the rotor turns, and then the magnetic force is applied to the platter here. This is aluminum, but this part is made in soft steel.
Oh, okay.
Soft steel. So and each ridges are magnetized. For example, if this one is magnetized as north pole, north, and then the other sides are south.
Ah, okay.
So south north, south north, south north.
Ah, wow, that precise.
So basically, the magnetic rotor and this layer is engaged with the induced magnetic force, and if it rotates, it turns back to the original magnetic
Pole.
position.
Okay.
So that is translated into torque. So once it turns, it is induced to synchronize. So magnetic force needs to get the shortest path. So once the north pole moves here, the other side wants to take the shortest path. So this is a magnetic rotation system. It is slightly difficult, but
So it sounds, if I'm understanding right, so it's constantly switching north-south, north-south,
north-south.
and because each one of the ridges on the platter are magnetized,
yes.
north-south, north-south.
Yes.
By constantly switching against each one of those ridges, that causes the rotation.
Yes.
And depending how the speed of it switched, adjusts the rotational speed.
Yes. So the motor and platter is synchronized with a magnetic force.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So it is like a gear drive. It is like a idler drive, but idler drive is gear is physically engaged. But this one has isolated, and the magnetic force put these parts together. So
Gotcha.
It is like a magnetic gear.
Magnetic gear. Okay, that makes sense. Very impressive. Very impressive.
We use the electrical check here.
Okay.
After assembly, we check here. This one is a network player.
Oh, the network player.
N05XE.
Wow. You can stream Spotify on that, kids. Look at that. Jeez. That's wild. So this is going through it, getting all the electrical parameters checked and make sure everything is as it should be.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Wow.
The external panel is mounted here, and we actually do the sound check of all products.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's checking it off.
これもメインシャシにフロントであるとかリアであるとかサイドであるとか、コーナーのところとトップパネル、これも製品によって全て隙間の仕様は違ってるので、その仕様に合わせて隙間を開けたりテクつけたり。
So each model has different specification for the gap between the between the panels. So some panels are tightly mounted, and some has a slight gap.
Okay.
And this kind of control is not here
Oh,
for each
okay.
model.
Interesting.
People think that all the panels are tightly
Screwed together.
screw together.
Right.
But this is not true. Our engineer listens to the product, and if he needs to loosen some screws, he tries it and actually put this procedure into the manual.
Into the manual. Gotcha. All right. Very
そして
cool.
ネジの締まり具合っていうのは作業じゃない叩いて、音質である程度締まってるかどうかっていうのをチェックする。
And final result, the operator taps the unit and check the sound is correct or not by hearing the sound.
Ah, okay. Like if there's any resonance or if there's any something sounds like it shouldn't sound, basically. Okay, gotcha.
Is it too tight or too loose?
Okay.
Is it correct? They manually check.
Ah, very good. Very good.
After assembling the whole product, this section check the quality of the product.
Final QC check.
Final QC, yes.
And a pair of really neat, interesting TEAC speakers.
Yes, Coaxial S300. That speaker was became very popular, very affordable.
Oh, yeah.
But the point source drive.
Sounds very nice. Say cheese. Thank you. Thank you very much. Clean, natural design, and an obsessive, dare I say almost pathological attention to details. That is the hallmark of TEAC, and in particular, Esoteric's way of doing things. On more than a few occasions during the factory tour, I joked with manufacturing president Takayama-san that TEAC should be the Japanese word for crazy. He laughed out loud, agreed, and said yes, it should. After this visit, all I can say is, if TEAC is crazy, then it's in the best possible way, and I, for one, could use a lot more of it. In closing, I'd like to thank the wonderful team at TEAC and Esoteric for their time and hospitality, and for extending me the invitation to visit them. It was an absolute pleasure. Thanks for watching.